What you manifest in your mind, you can bring to reality.
Grilling. I've been grilling for, I don't know. I started, let's say, 6 months ago. My living situation is very unique. I'm living in a friend's garage, which is detached from the main house, which is kind of cool. It's not, I mean, I'm literally recording from there now. It is set up more of as an office space than a standard garage. So that's nice. But, I don't have a kitchen. I try to stay out of the main house as much as possible. They got a kid and it's like, I just try to stay out of their hair as much as possible, right? Because they're letting me live here for very little money, which is helpful in my situation. Go buy artwork, inspiredstore.com. So I was kind of trying to figure out different things. I was doing like microwave dinners, so I could just get home and pop it in the microwave inside, and I'd just be in there for a little bit. Then I decided there's a grill that I bought for myself many years ago when I had a condo in San Diego. I bought this grill, and I used it to different degrees. When I was getting rid of everything, I gave some of my stuff to my friend who I'm living with, and one of the things was this barbecue. So I figure it's my fucking grill. Let me learn. I've never really learned how to grill, how to use a barbecue. Like I've always just kind of turned it on and just kind of did stuff, and probably ate a lot of undercooked meat. So I wanted to just go from the basics, just understand how it works. And I got an app. There's this app for iOS called Grill Time, which if you have a recommendation for a different one, let me know. But this one, basically, you can choose what kind of food you're grilling, what kind of meat, what kind of cut. So if you're doing like a chicken leg, you heat it up to like 135, 400, not 135, 350, 400 degrees, and you grill it for 30 minutes, indirect heat, flip it halfway through, so 15 minutes, right? So it gives you the cooking time. It tells you how to grill it, whether it's indirect heat, which, you're using your grill as more of an oven than, more of a grilling surface. And then there's direct heat, or medium high direct heat. So kind of understanding just the basics of it. So this one's a shitty grill. The hood thermometer broke, which apparently those are pretty unreliable anyway. So I just do a standard 15-minute preheat, turn the burners all the way up, and get it nice and hot, which seems to work. 15 minutes, it seems to 10 to 15 minutes, but generally 15 minutes. I've done a lot of chicken thighs, chicken legs. Did pork, done a lot of pork chops, going to the store. So usually I'll do, ride share stuff. For part-time, like Uber and Lyft. So when I'm done at the end of the night, there's a couple different, grocery stores I'll stop by. And a lot of the times grocery stores at the end of the night, they'll put a lot of their meats on sale because they need to get rid of it, before it goes bad. And I usually will get that stuff because I'm coming straight home to throw it on the grill. So it's a great way to get deals on stuff, just super cheap meat. Or one of the stores sells pork ends, which, are going to be like pork chops. It'll be about an inch and a half thick, and it just won't be your standard cuts. But I grill them up just as I would with pork chops. Also got a thermometer, electric thermometer, which has the little probe, which is nice. So now I know exactly when it hits the right temperature instead of just trying to go off the times, which sometimes with the grill app, depending, especially if I'm doing like a lot of chicken legs, I'll usually get like the bulk thing of chicken legs. It takes longer. So I'll do the 15 minute, and then I kind of eyeball it and kind of guess, see how much longer it's going to need to go. Like you can kind of tell, like after doing it a lot, you kind of tell by the way it looks or by the way it just feels, in the tongs. But I cook everything out there. Do chicken legs, chicken thighs. I've done half chickens, chicken breasts, pork chops, pork loin. I get the like orange chicken thing from the freezer department. You throw that on a sheet of foil. Same thing with like French fries. Throw it on a sheet of foil. Use that as like a cookie sheet and throw that on the indirect heat. Usually 20 minutes or so, and I'll check it, kind of move stuff around, make sure it's not sticking to the foil, and then kind of gauge it and maybe do another 5-10 minutes, do like 10-minute intervals depending on how much longer it needs to go. But I've done everything. The last few UFCs, I have been making chili cheese fries or nachos even. The cheese fries, I'll get the freezer fries, the crinkle cut, throw those on a tinfoil sheet, preheat the grill 15 minutes, turn off the 2 center, so it's a 4-burner grill. So I'll turn off the 2 center things for indirect, open it up, throw the fries on there over the indirect heat, close the lid, set a timer for 10 minutes, to check. And then after the first 10 minutes, open it up, move them around a little bit, make sure everything's going good, close it back up, set a timer again for another 10 minutes. During that 10 minutes, there's a little side burner, like almost a little stove top, and I have a little camping pot and pan kind of set, which is perfect. So I'll, pour the chili in there, grill it up. I'll usually get, if I'm trying to get some extra nutrients, maybe chop up some liver in there, put some other meat, maybe some sausage in the chili to chunk it up with some extra meat. And I'll put that on the burner on low heat for that 10 minutes while the fries are still going. So good. And then when the fries are just about done, you throw some cheese on top, close the lid for just a couple minutes, let that cheese melt a little bit, right? You take it out. Nice thing with tinfoil, you can just grab it right off the grill, throw it on. I have a wooden cutting board that I use as my plate, as well as, where I do all of my work and make sure I clean it and keep it oiled correctly. So yeah, because I do intermittent fasting, 1 meal a day. During the new year, I kind of went haywire and been eating a lot of crap. So, kind of put on some of the weight that I was losing, but I was losing a lot of weight. Felt amazing, by the way. And I'm eating grilled food, freshly grilled food every night. Every night. I do veggies on there. Tinfoil is amazing. Usually with the veggies, wrap those up, throw them in there. Maybe with some butter, salt, and pepper, and garlic salt or garlic powder on like a broccoli or asparagus, something like that. If I'm doing a steak, maybe do asparagus. But yeah, the chili cheese fries, melt the cheese on there, take it out, put it on my board, and then pour the chili right on top, throw some extra cheese. My friend gave me a variety pack of hot sauces, which I've been burning through. My ass has been burning through. So drench it with whatever flavor hot sauce I want to try. And it's amazing. It's just great, super easy, super cheap. Spends, like $7 for the whole, like everything. Just so good. And it's just anything like if I've gotten like the orange chicken, anything that has like oven directions, you just do the indirect heat. And then everything else, like when you're actually grilling meat, it's usually like a direct heat unless it's super thick. But the Grill Time app gives you grilling instructions as well as has that time, and it beeps when it's time to flip. Because that was the thing. It's like, okay, knowing when to flip stuff, especially some things where you have to do it every 5 minutes. Like if you're doing a pork loin, you want to slowly rotate it each side every 5 minutes. But yeah, grilling, I love it. I would love to be able to afford to upgrade everything, but just using what I have, it's just, I like knowing that I can actually make food and it's good food and it's just super easy and it's just outside. So it's like, I don't know. I love it. I love it so much. So that's what I've been doing to make my food, is grilling. All about it. So if you have any recommendations on anything that might take my grilling to the next level or try something new, let me know. Haven't done much fish, but would love to try. That's it for this episode. New episodes of this show come out every day. Subscribe everywhere podcasts are found. Binge the full week over at patreon.com/inspireddisorder. Inspireddisorder.com for all my work. At Ray Taylor for me on all social media. Have a great day, everybody. Peace Out!